Football Playoff. As we see the #7 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ole Miss Rebels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl, here in the booth with Kirk Brumstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. From a couple yards deep. He steps out for 25. The same place had it been a touchback. Shotgun handoff here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. They'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Tackle was made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Receiver bounces on him. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Really threatening now.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The Ducks line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looking to throw it again. playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. Touchdown, Ducks. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. They've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And they'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. First down. They're going to throw the football. Short completion at the tight end. He's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. With the catch, it's Bray. They bring it down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Down he goes. It's a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
With the sack on first down, it's second down. Looking to throw here. breaking down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking deep for the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. At the 40 after that penalty. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quickly. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
The Ducks are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Oh, what a move. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On the carry, he's heading left. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to hit a
Deep shot toward the end zone. Catch made near the right sideline, but he couldn't keep a foot in bounds. No touchdown.
Got to be impressed by the accuracy of this throw and the effort by the receiver to make the catch. He just couldn't get his foot down for the touchdown.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Dumps it down to the back. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. There's the handoff. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Running back grabs it on the screen. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made. Looking for the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. 2nd down and goal. play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tight end makes the grab. Touchdown, Rebels. They finish off the scoring drive.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner looking to create better field position. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Oh, it's a double pass. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Ball spotted at the 25. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From the shotgun, drops back. Short pass, finds the tight end. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, he does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Catch made on the left side. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the running back takes the handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third and short. They'll try to throw for it here. He gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it on the draw. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
On the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game, still losing by 11.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught by the receiver. He's found some room with the 45. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ducks. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm and really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Here comes a handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's a fly to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He's throwing for it on 4th down. The pass is intercepted. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The tight end has got it.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Defensive backs up with the line, showing press. 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They try the middle, but stop for no gain. 2nd down play coming up. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Touchdown, Oregon. A huge defensive score. They stretch the lead here, getting closer to a playoff victory.
What a job by this defense applying the pressure. They knew that they had these guys pinned up close to their own goal line. They got pressure. This quarterback, I think he panicked. He gets rid of the ball. What an easy touchdown for the defense.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker. Penalty markers are down. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. On 1st and 10, look at a throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw yet again. He's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense. You work that clock.
There's a pass to the end zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's what...
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they start short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. The Rebels offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. He's got it in the open. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Moves out of the pocket. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Big play to the back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing. A couple more, it'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Defense is coming after him. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what he was able to do.
Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. And this one is caught. Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. That's how you finish a play.
Chris, you talking about having a day? This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And we're able to tack on the extra point. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And they'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Fires it to the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. At the 30 now. Inside the 20. He steps out at the 6. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand it. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the Rebels will crank up the tempo.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? An inside give now from the shotgun. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
We're down looking to throw for it. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. An incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, it's Gray. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Back to throw again. The QB throws his 3rd hook of the day. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.